Legs crossed, back straight, eyes closed. Breathing in through our noses and out through our mouths. Deep, long breaths. Feel that power of you controlling your breathing. Feel that power of you keeping your back straight and your eyes closed, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's slightly painful. That's your true power. That's your determination. So use that power here, now, and forever. And see in your mind today how you will do when that music goes on as we work in the gym of life. But you gotta see it in your mind right now if you want to bring it out into the world. See yourself doing the best you can on all the stretches or exercises that we choose and do together here today, right here, right now, wherever we are. Because you were born to do that. You were born to use your determination to see in your mind what you want to create and then make real as you open your eyes and live your life.
Everybody clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. All right, now, we're going to do the basic step. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Cha-cha, real smooth. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Cha-cha now, y'all. Now it's time to get funky. To the right now. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. One hop this time. Right foot, two stumps. Left foot, two stumps. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Cha-cha, real smooth. Let's go to work. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. Two hops this time. Two hops this time. Right foot, two stumps. Left foot, two stumps. Hands on your knees, hands on your knees. Get funky with it. Oh, yeah. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. Five hops this time. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Right foot again. Left foot again. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Freeze! Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all. Check it out, y'all. How low can you go? Can you go down low? All the way to the floor? How low can you go? Can you bring it to the top? Like you never, never stop? Can you bring it to the top? One hop. Right foot now. Left foot now, y'all. Cha-cha real smooth. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. One hop this time. Reverse. Reverse. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Reverse, reverse. Reverse, reverse. Cha-cha now, y'all. Cha-cha again. Cha-cha now, y'all. Cha-cha again. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. Two hops, two hops. Two hops, two hops. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Charlie Brown. Hop it out now. Slide to the right. Slide to the left. Take it back now, y'all. Cha-cha now, y'all. Oh, yeah.
Jugada ensayada, se revuelve Villa, se vuelve a revolver, la pelota para Messi, gol, 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 gol.
Guys, today Wayne Dyer shares one of my favorite quotes from him or thoughts from him, and that is change the way you look at things. And he goes on to give us an example of the science behind this. He talks about Albert Einstein, who once basically asked a question, and it's the most fundamental question that we should ask ourselves. Is the universe a friendly place or is it a hostile place? Two very clear questions, and the way we answer that question is going to determine the course of our life, how we view things. So the way you look at something will change that very thing. And it's so true. If we look at our lives, as being meaningful, purposeful, positive, and impactful, well, that's what's going to happen with all the events around us. So it's up to us. How do you look at your life? Think about it. Have a good morning, everyone.
What up, everybody? I'm actually going to start with reading an extract from my book because it is so important for you guys to know how important health became in my life and how I didn't put it first for so long. So I'm going to read a little extract just to give you guys an introduction into my health, and then let's get down to business. All right. So this is one of my chapters. Chapter 5 is called Life is Not a Fairy Tale, Save Yourself. For years, I dealt with horrific, unimaginable, couldn't wish it on my worst enemy kind of stomach issues. I can honestly, hand on my heart, say that my health issues were one of the best things that ever happened to me. Yep, you heard that right. I'm supercalifragilisticexpialidociously grateful for my years of painful stomach problems. It showed me that money and success truly means nothing when you can barely get up, and that there is zero sense of pride, accomplishment, or satisfaction when you ignore your body, turn a blind eye to the warning signs, and try to pretend that everything is fine when it's so not fine. So I wanted to start with that. And I'm going to share with you guys a story of exactly what happened with my health and how I came to that conclusion. Because I think before we even start to talk about how we develop healthy habits, how we really show up for ourselves, I think to me, it is imperative to so connect with your why. Because we all know habits are not going to be easy to form. Letting go of old habits are not going to be easy to do. And so you need to hold strong to this why, so that every time you find that you're struggling, that you're having an issue where you can't stick to a habit, maybe, you need to have an orientation and that North Star. And so for me, it really came to, I thought all that mattered was success. And so in the effort of building Quest, I gave up my sleep. I thought that for every hour that I worked, I could cash in for a validation point because I didn't feel great about myself. So I was seeking validation from the external world. And the external world was giving me a pat on the back for all the hard work that I was doing and all the hours I was putting in. And so what I was doing was I was ignoring every single signal that came my way. And that's where I want to start, guys, is for us to start to identify the signals we've been trained, whether it's our fault, the external sources, whatever. What are the signals that right now we are being trained to ignore? For me, I kept getting big gut issues and I just kept ignoring it. Oh, it's fine. I ate something weird. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just my stomach. And over time, it just got worse and worse. And I didn't want to feel weak because I associated myself with not being healthy as weakness. And I didn't want to look from the outside to be weak. So all the signals that my gut was telling me, I was literally shooting down like a game of duck hunt. Anyone play duck hunt? That was me. And so because of that, flash forward, we built Quest into $1 billion company. And the very day, guys, I am not joking. It is so like if you believe in spirituality, it's like someone was trying to tell me something on that day. I worked so hard for 10 years, ignored my body, ignored all the signs. And then what ended up happening was the day we were actually celebrating selling Quest, we have the dream house. Like you can't paint more what we thought was a perfect picture of the celebration of the day that I had been working so hard for 10 years. And on that day, guys, I took a swig of champagne and my gut like that felt like it erupted. And from that day forward, I couldn't eat like a normal person. For a year, I was 20 pounds lighter than I was now. My hair was falling out. My nails were brittle. I was so sick. At the height of my success, I was the worst health I ever could possibly imagine. I couldn't wear a bra, guys, for more than like 4 months because my stomach was so protruded out that I couldn't stand up for longer than 2 minutes at a time, 5 minutes at a time. Now, I was embarrassed. I was ashamed. So acknowledging how you're feeling with these signals and why we ignore them. For me, I was ignoring it because I felt shame around the fact that I wasn't feeling great. I was feeling shame around the fact that here I was, me and my husband just built $1 billion company on nutrition. And yet I can't eat my own product because I am so sick. I was embarrassed, I was ashamed, and so I hid behind it. And so in hiding behind it, I looked externally. That's why this chapter is called Save Yourself. I was looking for someone else to save me. So in this process, where I had now gotten to the point of no return, I had looked outside of myself for other people to fix me. I thought, okay, well, now that we have the finances, I can just hire the best doctor. They're going to fix me. I can just take this pill. I'm just going to follow this doctor's advice and I'm going to be okay. And year after year, I still wasn't improving. Now, it got to the point where because I'm so goal-oriented, the way that I was handling it wasn't improving my health. And so I had to take a hard look and I had to step back and say, Lisa, what if you actually did this to yourself? Because I was grasping at straws at this point, guys, to the point my husband thought I was like slowly dying. I was so malnutrition. And so in the desperation to seek savior, to seek getting better, I had to start pivoting the way that I thought. The definition of insanity is, doing the same thing and expecting a different result. And so for 2 years, I was looking for someone else to save me. I was looking for the doctor. And what I realized was I was giving my power away. And in that realization, multiple things happened. Number one, the most beautiful thing was that where I had gotten to, my health issues, the most beautiful thing was realizing it was all my fault. Now look, fault, the word may trigger some of you. That is not my intention. Use a word that actually you can connect with. It is my ownership. It is my responsibility. But whatever word that you can tie to that empowers you to move and shift from giving your power away to taking your power back. For me, it was fault. And so what I realized was it wasn't the doctor's fault because I kept saying it was the doctor's fault. They kept giving me antibiotics, right? All my friends kept saying it was the doctor's fault. You had too many antibiotics. They should have told you. But for 2 years, that narrative didn't serve me. And so I started to ask myself, what if I changed the narrative? What if this was on me? What would that look like? And in that moment, I said, oh, the doctors didn't force antibiotics down my throat. The doctors didn't force me to have a sensitive or an unhealthy relationship with food. That was my doing. Growing up, I saw people saying, oh, you don't want to get fat. So I was the one that stopped eating carbs. I was the one that stopped eating fat. Once I could take ownership over that, once I could start taking ownership over the fact that the doctors said to me, you know, I probably shouldn't give you this many antibiotics. Never once did I ask why. Never once did I research what does antibiotics do for you. So in hindsight, what had happened to my gut was I wasn't replenishing it with the foods I was eating. I was then getting antibiotics because I was getting sick over and over again. The antibiotics were killing my gut bacteria. And so this became a death spiral where I wasn't replenishing it. I was getting more antibiotics. I wasn't replenishing it. You do that for 10 to 15 years. That's exactly what happened. My gut erupted. And so in that moment of taking ownership, not making myself feel bad, but saying, wow, if I actually did this to myself, this actually means I can stop waiting to be saved. It actually means if I have the power to do it, I also have the power to undo it. And so that became the very initial catalyst to my health journey and to me setting habits that stuck and letting go of habits that didn't serve me. But it was important, guys, for me to start with this story, to start with the ownership piece. This isn't about blame. This isn't about feeling badly about yourself, but it absolutely is taking you from feeling like you may be a victim, which is exactly how I felt. I felt like a victim. I felt like I was a victim of my own health. I can't believe this has happened to me. Why has this happened to me? I don't know what I've done wrong, right? That's the victim side of me versus your own hero. I can get better. I can fix myself. I can save myself. I don't know why and I don't know how, but the belief, the idea of how you're going to step into this is absolutely fundamental and imperative when you start to talk about developing habits. Because now, if you're unable initially to develop a habit, if your habit, like, oh my God, I was so good and then I fell off, the important part is to keep coming back to, this is on me. I have the responsibility to maintain this habit. I have the responsibility to let this old habit go. The mindset, the idea. And I beg of you guys, if you can see it as empowering, I saw it as the most empowering thing for me to not now listen to the doctors, to actually take it on myself.
Thiago plays the ball through to Messi. It's Messi. It's Leo Messi. It's 5-1 to Barcelona.
Good afternoon, guys. One of the things we have to understand about ourselves, because it affects everything, is what's at our center. What are we centered on in life? And what I have found, and what I have read about, and what I have thought about and seen over and over again, is that the happiest people, or the most successful people, are centered on correct principles. And that's what we have to center our life on. We cannot center our life on anything outside of us, not even people. And I know it might seem selfish. It might sound like, how can that be? Especially when we're involved in intimate relationships or just close relationships with our family members. But we have to center on correct principles because those are the things that are within all of us anyhow. And so if we do that, we become the best we can be for them, as for ourselves as well. Hope this helps everyone. Have a great afternoon.
If you want to change your life, it begins right here every single morning. There is a powerful skill that I want you to learn. When that alarm rings, you have got to get out of bed. Look, I know there's a million reasons not to get out of bed. Right now, this morning, I can think of a bunch. It's 40 degrees, raining, disgusting, cold, depressing outside. I feel tired. My bones feel heavy. I have a lot of work to do and it's stressing me out a little bit. None of that stuff matters. The only thing that matters when it comes to changing your life is, can you keep a promise to yourself? Can you keep a promise to yourself when it feels uncomfortable? That is the core skill that you need to change any area of your life, because change doesn't require motivation. It requires discipline. You need the discipline to do what you said you were going to do. And I want you to think about this.
Hey, it's Evan Carmichael, and I watch these videos every day because I need them for motivation. Being around successful entrepreneurs every morning helps me believe that I can do great things too. It's like your morning coffee, but for your goals, kickstarting your day with a blast of positivity. So here is a challenge for you. Try watching one video every morning for the next 30 days, and let's find out together if they help you do great things too. If you're in, leave a hashtag believe in the comments below so I can celebrate with you. So today, let's get some incredible motivation from the one and only Mel Robbins. Enjoy.
When you set an alarm, setting an alarm the night before is an act of making a promise to yourself. Setting an alarm, which I do, I get up between 6:15 and 6:45 every day. I am making a promise to myself that I am going to get up when that alarm rings. And if I can't keep a promise to myself because I don't feel like it, I'm cranky, I'm not a morning person, whatever the hell your excuse is, you're not going to be able to keep promises to yourself in any area of your life where you feel uncomfortable, where it's easier to avoid conflict, where you succumb to your excuses, where you soothe yourself instead of pushing through. And I mean this. All change happens the same way, with discipline. All change begins with a decision to change. All change begins with making and keeping promises. So regardless of what you're working on, if you're working on boundaries, if you're working on saying no, if you're working on pushing yourself through discomfort, you can start to practice the skill of showing up for yourself no matter what by simply setting the alarm the night before for when the time you actually need to get up. And when that time comes and that alarm rings and it's time to keep that promise, no matter what you're feeling, your number one job is to keep that promise to yourself.
The decision that aligns and is true for you is the one that is going to feel more expansive, like that something inside you opens up. It doesn't mean it's an easy decision, doesn't mean that there aren't things you're concerned about, but that it's going to create growth, that there's something exciting, even if it's scary, about that decision, that there's some expansive energy to it. And that's how you can feel in your heart and in your gut that that is a decision that's aligned with who you are and where you're meant to go. If you are making a decision and you feel yourself shrink a little, you feel the energy go down. You feel kind of, instead of the expansion, like this kind of contraction of energy. That's a no. It's a no. And that's why I opened up our conversation by saying, I think this is going to be a short conversation because you already know. And one other piece of advice I'm going to give you is this. When making decisions in life, always use your heart to know what the truth is for you. This idea of a substitution diet for the shit you've been thinking forever that no longer serves you. That's a simple way for me to explain to you. You're not stuck with the thoughts that you think. That idea right there, that's the whole thing. That's everything. You are not stuck with the thoughts that you think. You can let them rise up, but you don't have to grab them and grip onto them and wrestle them to the ground. You'll be like, oh, there's that stupid thought that my dad taught me to think. Bye, Dad. I choose to think something else because I know what cognitive bias modification is. And that horse that you said that I was a failure or didn't mount up to something or wasn't wanted, I don't believe that shit anymore. Because it's important to me to not only see hearts, but it's important to me to encourage myself, to believe in myself, to believe in my life and my effort and my ability. Because that's what I believe. That's why I'm here. You can do this. If I can do this, you can do this stuff. Here's what everybody gets wrong about manifesting. Everybody, at least kind of in the mass market, what you're trained to think about when you think about manifesting is vision boards. And when you hear the word vision boards, you think about the big stuff. Should you have big dreams? Of course you should. Should you dream of building a mansion on the ocean if that's your thing? Yes. Should you dream of the log cabin? Yes. If you want a Lamborghini or the new Ford Bronco, should you? Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. If you want the family, if you want the body, should you think about? Yeah, absolutely. Here's where everybody goes wrong. You dream about the end. You make this gorgeous collage of all this stuff that has nothing to do with your current life. That literally, as you're sitting in your studio apartment with the cat box that hasn't been changed in 2 weeks.
No food in the fridge.
No food in the fridge. And you're looking for a job and you're staring at a mansion going, someday, it's going to make you feel like a loser.
Yeah.
Because the gap between where you are and where you want to go, it seems insurmountable. And so what happens based on the research is when you only visualize the end game, Lewis, it's demotivating. At first, it's really fun to like have a bottle of wine and make your like collage. I'm gonna visualize. I'm gonna slap this up. There's my vision board. This is fabulous. Law of attraction, baby. Come on. I'm gonna think about it. It's gonna come to me. Okay, I've been doing this for 2 days. I'm still in this apartment with the cat box that needs to be changed. The way to visualize properly is to visualize the bridge between where you are and where you need to go.
The bridge.
Yes, and particularly the horrible stuff.
Also, to make sure you're actually taking action after watching this video, I've designed a special free worksheet just for this video. The worksheet will highlight all of the lessons learned in this video, as well as pull out our 3 favorite learnings and quotes that will inspire you to actually do something. The worksheet will also give you space to write down what your key takeaways are and your specific plan of action to make sure you're getting results. If you want the worksheet designed specifically for this video, absolutely for free, there's a link in the description below. Go click on it and start building the momentum in your life and your business. I'll see you there.
I like to think about life as one long road trip. Every year of your life is a mile marker on the road of life. And the thing about this road trip is it's a solo journey. You started at mile 0 and you were alone. That's how you came into this world. And wherever the road of your life leads you, when you leave this world, you're going to be alone when you leave. Yes, you'll be surrounded by family and friends, But when you actually pass over, you are on your own. And the truth is, it is a solo journey. Yes, you're going to drive parallel with some people. Yes, you're going to intersect with some people. Yep, you're going to travel in packs, but you are driving alone. And look, I'm not telling you this to make you feel isolated or unsupported. That's the last thing that I want you to feel. The reason why I'm telling you this is because I want you to understand the power that you have to make these dreams part of your day-to-day life as you pursue them. I mean, maybe you've been so worried about what everybody else is going to think, and that's what's kept you from starting your YouTube channel or writing that screenplay or making a career change. I'm here to tell you, no one gives a shit about what you do. You want to know why? Because everybody else is driving their own car on their own solo journey, and they're busy trying to figure out their own life. When you realize that the only person who is truly judging you right now is you, when you embrace that you're the one in your way, it can spark a fire in your gut. Yes, it sucks that my friend has been telling herself for 20 years that she's not a real writer, that she's not a respected writer, that it's not that interesting. Yeah, that sucks to wake up and realize that you're the one that's been dragging yourself down. But you want to know what sucks more? Spending another 20 years never writing it. So step one, you have to acknowledge the thing that's on your list and that's in your heart. And then step two is take responsibility for doing whatever you can, however you're capable, in whatever big or small way to move toward it. Get serious about looking ahead instead of looking back. Looking out the window in front of you at the road ahead and where you want to go. You can inch your way day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year to creating a whole new life for yourself. Everybody that struggles with addiction does this exact same thing. Tomorrow I'm not drinking. That's it. I'm done with this. And then the next morning it's the same pattern of negative crap that you're doing to yourself. And this is exactly what you talk about all the time. It's not the what you need to do, it's how. How do you make yourself do the things that feel hard or scary or don't seem like they're going to work because you're resigned and you're stuck in your patterns? That was me. I knew I needed to get out of bed. I knew I needed to stop drinking. I knew I needed to look for a job. I knew this wasn't Chris's fault and I needed to stop screaming at him all the time, but I wasn't doing any of those things. I didn't know how. And so this was the moment I created the 5-second rule. And again, this is another I-beam or T-beam or whatever the hell beam it's called. I'm sitting in front of the television and I am watching TV. The kids are in bed and I'm drinking bourbon. I'm probably on like my 4th Manhattan. And I'm having my nightly pep talk and I'm going, that's it. Tomorrow morning, it's the new me. I got to wake up. I got to do this. I got to do the other thing. And all of a sudden, Rich, honest to goodness, I see a rocket ship launch at the end of a commercial. And I go, that's it. Tomorrow morning, I'm launching myself out of bed like a rocket. And that was the beginning of the 5-second rule.
The high five habit has taught me how to truly be fulfilled and be connected to myself, to support myself. And that's what you need right now. You can't rely on anything outside of you. You cannot rely on the world fixing itself. You have to find your power inside you. When you know that you can have your own back, and when you know that you can literally move the needle on anything through your own attitude and your own effort, you will have a sense of confidence you've never experienced before. I see Bridget asked, does the high five habit serve as a reset for our brains? Yes, it does. In fact, it does something even more profound than a reset for your brain. What it does, Bridget, is, and this is a game changer, and I'm explaining the science right now. It not only hits the reset button and breaks all of those negative habits that are in your mind, the negative self-talk, the bashing, the judgment, the shame, all of it. It hits the reset button on that, and more importantly, it programs in an entirely new soundtrack as it relates to how you see yourself. And you want to know the coolest part, everybody? You don't have to say a darn thing.
body and mind are designed to do this for you. After you wake up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you get up, and I make my bed, high five to the heart, you got calm nervous system. Now I want you to walk into the bathroom. And when you walk into the bathroom, and you stand with yourself in front of your mirror, I want you to take a moment, and I want you to be with yourself. Because I guarantee you right now, you have a habit that is part of your morning routine. And that habit that you have that's part of your morning routine is the opposite of a high five. This is the part of your morning routine, where you're brushing your teeth and you basically check out and you start to bash your appearance, or you ignore yourself, or you think about the day ahead and you automatically think about everything that's about to go wrong or that you haven't done. This is part of your morning routine. It is a habit where your mindset goes negative. And so what I want you to do is I want you to create a brand new, deliberate, intentional habit. Right after you brush your teeth, because you got to clean those teeth, you cannot go out in the world with dragon breath every day. You got to clean the teeth. The second thing you put your toothbrush down, now we are going to do the high five habit. And I want you to do it right after you brush your teeth, because science tells us when you stack a new habit, something you already do every day, it makes it much easier for your brain to remember it and for it to become part of your subconscious routine. So as you put the toothbrush down and you stand there, I want you to take them and I want you to look at yourself. And look past your body. There's a human being in there. A human being that has been waiting for you to wake up and look them in the eyes and start showing up and supporting and cheering and celebrating them. And as you look at yourself, I want you to think about something. Who are you going to be today for that person? How are you going to show up today for the person you see reflected in the mirror? And as you think about your life and what matters to you and what your goals are, what's the game that you're playing? How are we going to inch the ball down the field today? Because remember, I believe that productivity is about making progress on something that matters to you. So what is the game you're playing today that matters to you, and how are we going to inch the ball down the field? And once you've set that intention, which based on recent research, everybody, all you need is just a minute of intentional reflection about how you're going to show up today and who you're going to be. And based on research, it increases your productivity. It changes how you behave, and it increases the impact that you have on those folks around you.
When you catch yourself procrastinating, forgive yourself. Step
Okay, here we go. And we move it to the left. Take it to the right. Move it to the left. Take it to the right. Move it to the left. Take it to the right. Move it to the left. Take it to the right.
You're a legend.
Move it to the left. Take it to the right. Move it to the left. Take it to the right. right, 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 right. Move it to the left, 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 left. Take it to the right, 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 right. Move it to the left, 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 left. Take it to the right, 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 right. Move it to the left, 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 left. Take it to the right, 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 right. Move it to the left, 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 left. Take it to the right, 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 right.
3-hour legend.
Move it to the left, 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 left. Take it to the right, 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 right. Move it to the left, 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 left. Take it to the right, 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 right.
Kicked in quickly by Xavi. Messi onto the return. And it's Lionel Messi! It's glorious!
Good evening, guys. I want to share with you a funny personal story. So you guys know that I'm trying to provide as much positive thought energy by spreading it, spreading my mission, my life mission, and I'm really excited about it. I really want to do the best I can with it, with what I have and what I know. But I make mistakes, and I have to laugh at this one. Last week, my friend Zach, YouTube friend Zach, reminded me that there are a lot of things that I'm perhaps not doing the right way or following the rules, so to speak. But I've been sending a message, and yeah, it's been a standard message that I'm trying to show my support for people that are spreading positive thought energy. But Zach was telling me that it's been identified as spam on YouTube, and I thought, this is hilarious. I said, again, this is an example. I don't know my how, but I know my why. My why is good. It's strong. It's pure. It's right. But I make mistakes, and we can laugh at it. Have a great evening, everyone.
There's one habit that will change your life, and it is do not sleep with your phone, because the one decision everybody makes that kills your productivity, kills your focus, tanks your mental health is before you get yourself right, you grab your phone and check in with the world. And that means you gave your most important commodity, your time and your attention, to things that don't matter. Use a 5-second rule. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get out of bed. Do not lay there like a human pot roast, marinating in fear, staring at the ceiling. Get out of bed. So people who hit the snooze button, based on the research, when you drift back into sleep, it triggers your brain to go into a sleep cycle that typically lasts between 75 and 90 minutes. And when the alarm goes back off, in 5 minutes, you're in what they call a state of sleep inertia. It impacts your productivity for 4 hours. Make your bed, because it is a way to keep a small promise to yourself. It's also a way to have a nice place to come back to, like a gift tonight. The third thing I want you to do when you go to the bathroom is I want you to look in the mirror, and I want you to add a high five in the mirror to your morning routine. We did this massive study. 50% of men and women cannot look at themselves in the mirror in the morning. And the rest of us glance at ourselves in the mirror and focus on what we hate. If you physically raise your hand without saying a word, and you raise your hand to the mirror, something crazy happens. A lifetime of positive neurological programming that has been attached to the act of giving a high five to other people gets aimed back at you. The next thing I want you to do is simply take 5 minutes, the remaining 5 minutes that you have, and do some kind of mindset practice. And as the close of the practice, before you look at your phone, I want you to decide what is one thing that matters to me today that I'm going to make progress on. That's it.
Need motivation?
You better watch a top 10 with Believe Nation.
Hey, it's Evan Carmichael, and I make these videos because running the business is hard, and waking up every day and getting to work when you're all by yourself is hard. And the thing that saved me, that continues to inspire me, motivate me, give me hope, inspiration, ideas, is looking at the stories of people who've done a lot more than me. And I learn strategies, I get motivation, and it gets me to believe in myself to go off and attack the day. And so I hope this video inspires you to do the same as well. So today, let's learn from one of the best, Mel Robbins, and my take on her top 10 rules of success. Enjoy. Rule number 2 is practice the 5-second rule.
How do you stop procrastinating? Oh, simple. Just nail yourself to a chair. That's what you do. You tell yourself no booze until you get it done. That works. No, it doesn't. The reason why these things don't work is because most of us don't even understand what procrastination is. I know I certainly didn't. The reason why you procrastinate is not why you think. Procrastination has nothing to do with work. Procrastination is a stress reliever. That's right. It's a tool that you use to give yourself relief from stress that you feel. And the stress that you may be feeling right now might be stressed about money. You might be stressed about your health. Maybe you're stressed about something going on at work or about a relationship that you're in. And the way that this relates to procrastination is you're stressed out, you got work you know you need to do, but instead of doing it, you go online or you watch the highlights of last night's game or you waste an hour looking at Facebook. And when you do that, when you avoid work, it makes you feel good, but just for a minute. See, this is where we get procrastination all wrong. A lot of people think procrastination is about willpower. It means that you're lazy. It has nothing to do with that. It's all about your stress. That's why your work ethic or discipline, that's not going to solve this either. The key to stopping procrastination, number 1, is understanding what it is. It's a way that you deal with stress. And number 2, it's about 5-second decisions that stop the cycle of procrastinating. Because when you change your decisions, you're going to change everything. And here's how you're going to use the 5-second rule to do it. When you catch yourself procrastinating, or you feel yourself starting to avoid what you need to do, use the rule. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, activate your prefrontal cortex, and then acknowledge. Acknowledge that you feel stressed out. That's the first piece. Then you're going to use the 5-second rule to just get started. That's it, for 5 minutes. That's all I'm asking. Force yourself. I'm stressed out. I get it, but I'm going to work for 5 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sit down and get started. After you've worked for 5 minutes, give yourself a break. Watch all the cat videos you want. I don't really care. The point here is that this is a way that you can use the 5-second rule in combination with research about beating procrastination that puts you in control of your decisions.
Rule number 3 is use the alarm to win.
Use the alarm on your phone. Seriously, this is a genius hack. Put the alarm on your phone to use to help you be your future self. It's like a reminder from the future. Okay? Cake's done. Get up, go check on it. No, seriously. So every single smartphone has the ability to set an alarm. And on the alarm, when you go to set the time, there's a label. Right now it says alarm. You can literally change the label to help you remember anything. And here's what's super cool about a simple alarm on your phone. Research has found that twice as many people who received quit smoking messages quit smoking over a 6-month period. So these little systems like setting an alarm on your phone, whether you're reminding yourself to take the vitamins that you want to be taking, or you're reminding yourself to get outside for the run, or you're reminding yourself to spend 30 minutes working on a project that you wanted to get done, they're going to make you, based on the research, twice as successful, twice more likely. This simple stuff works. And it's not that hard. It's not that hard, right? Not that hard to put a Post-it note on the mirror. Not that hard to set an alarm in your phone. Not that hard to set the water bottle out. But you got to do it, okay? Simple systems work because your life is complicated enough. And if you can put that Post-it note up, you are setting yourself up for success. I'm telling you, it's true.
Rule number 4 is stop caring about unimportant things.
We spend so much time twisting ourselves in knots about unimportant things. And we just talked about how hideous, I'll use the word hideous, because I literally looked hideous. I mean, I not only had a tomato red face and like crazy witch hair and foggy glasses and bad breath and impacted sinuses and probably throwing in a camel toe in there too. I didn't have anything tied around my waist. But not giving a shit about that is very liberating, because otherwise I'd be embarrassed by my own existence walking down the sidewalk. And I would twist myself in knots, worrying about what do I look like and how red is my face? Is my face coming down? And maybe I should go back to the hotel and take a shower and get this makeup off my face and blow my nose before I get a cup of coffee. And all of that energy, twisting myself around what other people may be thinking, rather than just being okay, not giving a shit. It's so liberating.
Also, to make sure you're actually taking action after watching this video, I've designed a special free worksheet just for this video. The worksheet will highlight all of the lessons learned in this video, as well as pull out our 3 favorite learnings and quotes that will inspire you to actually do something. The worksheet will also give you space to write down what your key takeaways are and your specific plan of action to make sure you're getting results. If you want the worksheet designed specifically for this video, absolutely for free, there's a link in the description below. Go click on it and start building the momentum in your life and your business. I'll see you there.
Rule number 5 is create systems.
Why is it so
Here we are again, ending the way we begun today together. Knowing the truth, though, that nothing ever ends, nothing is ever over. Determination is never over, never done. Because we are an energy. We are one energy. The way we take control of our breathing in this moment, the way we did our best today on all the exercises and stretches we did, that's the same way, same process we can use to make the best decisions. No, not decisions, determinations. Positive choices, loving choices, peaceful, grateful, mind healthy, mind wealthy choices, determinations. We don't choose and lose, we determine and win. Just like we won again today, here, right now. Just like we're winning right here, right now, just by being our presence, who we are. By believing and truly knowing the absolute truth that can never be taken away from you by words, by actions of others, or any things, any negativity, any sort of losses, pain, suffering, lies that is taking place. Those are lies. That's not the truth of what we were all born to do and be. That's just the mind that has taken over. The collective mind, our individual minds, but we have the power. We have our determination. We have